各位观众好，我是陈志牧师。这一次的疫情呢，我觉得对纽约州和整个纽约市产生了翻天覆地的影响，特别是对移民群体一些小市民的生活，它的攻击更为严重，特别是对那些无证的移民家庭，包括了在生活经济、人身安全和健康医疗方面，更是一种严峻的考验。与此同时，我们华人更遭到一种种族仇恨的犯罪攻击，所以引起了亚裔整体的关注，甚至导致华裔国会议员孟昭文最近提出新冠病毒的这个仇恨犯罪法案，敦促司法部来介入调查。那当面对巨大的挑战的时候呢，我们的纽约市长白思豪日前在 Fox News 新闻中提出了邀请联邦政府额外的拨10亿美元为纽约市来纾困。他认为纽约市灾情严重，需要更多特别的照顾，所以在4月1号，市长跟属下的移民事务署 MOIA Mayor's Office Immigrant Affairs 这个部门呢，向纽约市民颁布了全面性的救援服务，包括了紧急的经济救助 Emergency Relief Fund、医疗保险、临时的住宿、病毒的测试，还有那种食物的供应，甚至保证我们说不要让纽约人与医疗保险之间的费用或是移民身份受到影响。无论你的移民身份是什么，你是否都可以负担这些的费用，但纽约市呢会全部提供这些医疗服务，而且是免费的。所以对于纽约市整个移民社区来说，这些的免费服务的确是大好的消息。所以今天我很荣幸邀请到纽约市移民事务署长 Commissioner Bitta Mostofi 接受了纽约角声布道团的采访，进一步解释各类服务的具体内容。也很高兴请到该署的华裔社区的专员 Lydia Lee 作为翻译。Commissioner Bitta, thank you so much taking time to accept this invitation to do this interview. I know you've been quite busy all these days. And as everybody aware that the COVID-19 situation really created a tremendous impact in the Chinese community per se, and especially in 3 main areas the residents are very concerned about. First of all, is the immigrant livelihood is seriously affected by this COVID-19, and especially for restaurant workers and other consumer type of industry have been severely impacted. So there's a shortage of like income, and also people, especially those who do not have a legal immigration status, will suffer the most. So we would like to ask questions regarding 3 main areas. Is the immigrant emergency relief funds that the mayor has publicized. And also there's another issue concerning legal assistance on hate crime, because people are aware that there's a lot of hate crime exists, that anti-Asian, and they blame the Chinese as the source of this COVID-19. And also there's a lot of just simply prejudice and biases against the Chinese immigrants. So we would like you to comment upon this issue. And also thirdly, a lot of immigrants experience shortage of supply in terms of food and also healthcare treatment. So would you please explain to the immigrants in this dire situation, how can the relief program would benefit these immigrants, and also be able to apply for all these benefits?
Sure. Well, so first off, thank you so much for having me. And, you know, it's so critical at this moment in time that we're able to still stay connected with our immigrant communities across our city. And we know that you do that so effectively and in a way that allows us to remain socially distant from each other at this time, to ensure we're able to share information at a critical moment without putting anybody's health at jeopardy. So thank you for having me.
感谢角声邀请我来到这个就是网络上的一个访谈，这个是一个很好的方式，那我们可以保持互相的联系，帮助政府宣传更好的消息。
So we'll start at your last question, which is mostly around access to resources or services for New Yorkers who are here and regardless of their immigration status. This is, of course, always a priority for our office and our administration, and making sure that we are doing everything we can to be as equitable as possible, especially in a moment in time, which, as you rightly know, the impact on our families and communities is so tremendous. And so many of our communities have been either left out of or traditionally have difficulty accessing public benefits or services or the stimulus that's available. So I want to start by laying out sort of a few different areas, including health, food, and access to benefits broadly. And we'll have Lydia translate that before I go into detail on those.
我们知道呢，这次疫情对很多的那个社区造成了很大影响。华人社区就是非常有很多人就很关心关于健康啊，或者是医疗方面的一些问题，所以我们接下来会以医疗、经济各方面的这些一个一个来跟大家解释。
So the first on health. This is one where we know many communities maybe are less aware or uncertain about what they're able to access, specifically based on their income, their ability to pay, or their immigration status. And even before this crisis or moment, it is important for everybody to know that the city is so committed to ensuring that every New Yorker, regardless of status or ability to pay, has access to health care, that we have launched a guaranteed health care plan for all initiative that we launched last year. And part of that initiative is building on what our incredible public hospital system has done for a very long time by assuring, one, that people have good information about health insurance or access that they're eligible for and entitled to regardless of their ability to pay. So through our Get Covered campaign and also the city's public option that's available at our healthcare hospitals, or at our public hospitals rather, our H&H hospitals. And two, we launched a program called NYC Care, which is a healthcare for all program regardless of ability to pay or immigration status. And we have rolled out in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, and in Staten Island, and we'll be rolling out to the other boroughs by the end of the year. All of that to say that we take this very seriously, and we want everybody to seek access to health care, health treatment, health services without any fear, without any concern or regard for your ability to pay or immigration status. Nobody will be turned away from our public hospital system, either now or in the future, and you have that commitment from us as a city.
对，刚才局长说了，我们政府有2个 program， 一个是 Health and Health， 就是政府的一些有7家的那个医疗机构是不管你有没有身份，不管你的就是经济情况如何，你都可以去这几家医院。然后还有一个最新的医疗计划就是 NYC Care， 这个是去年开始的，从Bronx 开始的，现在布鲁克林也是有。那我们接下来是想要发展到 Queens 这个区，就是大家都可以申请这2个计划，就是去公立医院或者是注册一个NYC Care 的账户，你就可以去到这些医院里面看病，不管你的经济条件怎么样，不管你的身份是什么，都可以去到这些政府提供的医疗服务跟医疗场所。
And we know we've heard from many communities concern about utilizing services that they're entitled to, like Medicaid, maybe like accessing emergency care, etc. And it's because of the federal environment and policies around public charge or the use of public benefits, and fear that there might be an impact on immigration status. And what's very important to know is, in fact, the use of most insurance, most Medicaid, emergency Medicaid, Medicaid for young children or people who are pregnant, use of things like WIC or other health programs, almost all of that is not considered as a part of the public charge decision around your immigration status. And for those who might be concerned about it, there's 2 very important things to say. One is that the federal government has said that they will not consider, they cannot consider the receipt of treatment or testing or care due to COVID-19 as a part of any public charge consideration. And 2, that you are probably not going to be impacted at all in your receipt of public benefits that you're entitled to at this moment. But if you are concerned, you can call our legal services hotline and ask questions, right? Make sure you know what you're receiving and what the immigration impact could be for you or your family. Feel more safe and secure accessing the resources that are available to you. And we'll share this information to be shared out more broadly, but that number is 1-800-354-0365.
刚才我们主任说了，那个如果是你担心你的那个就比如说申请那个现在的福利可能会影响到那个公共负担，那公共负担它是针对没有绿卡要申请绿卡的那些人。那比如说你是孕妇，你是小孩，那你需要医疗服务，你是可以去医院看病，你是可以申请这些福利，这些福利是不会被用来将来说去就是不让你申请绿卡，或者说不让你申请公民和绿卡是不受影响的。那如果你现在没有身份，你想要用到这些福利的话，那如果是跟那个新冠病毒有关的这些，你是可以去到医院里面去看病，它是没有影响的，政府将来也不会去追究你的责任。那如果是你们有个人相关的一些问题，可以打我们的那个服务专线，我们有专业的律师可以回答你们的问题。电话号码是800-354-0365。800-354-0365，我们之后也可以把这个信息都公布给大家。
And also food, I want to touch on food. So this is a moment in which we want nobody to feel like they have to be hungry, that they or their family members need to be hungry. And there are 3 ways to get food, and to get food for free, and that's available regardless again of your income, your immigration status. It's available to everybody. So the 3 ways are your community food pantry or provider, community-based organization that you already go to or that you trust. The city has, with our mayor and our city council, we've invested millions and millions of more dollars into our food pantries to make sure that they have what they need for communities right now. The second way is we have established or put into place a meals grab and go program, meaning you can go to one of our Department of Education, our schools, and pick up a meal. You don't have to have a child in that school. There are hours just for adults to go in the afternoon. And there are over 400 locations across our city. You can text food to 877-877 to find out where, or visit the Department of Education website. Again, we'll share this information so it can be shared more broadly. But you can go and pick up 3 meals for you and your family member, again, without charge. It doesn't matter if you speak English. It doesn't matter what your immigration status is. You won't be asked any questions. And then the third option is maybe you are elderly or vulnerable, or yourself not feeling well, and you cannot leave your home to go pick up the food or to go to your pantry. And so we have set up a meal delivery program that is available to all New Yorkers who need it, again. And you can enroll or sign up for that program at nyc.gov/getfood. So, and for all of these, if it's hard to do that, you can call 311 if you have difficulty going through the website. So nobody should go hungry. That's the short answer. Nobody should go hungry. Those 3 options are available. Also, if you're eligible for food stamps, we are still processing or completing applications for food stamps. You can do so by phone or visiting Access HRA, and that is still taking place. So again, nobody should go hungry.
第一个是有一个是那个社区提供给你们就是食物的，比如说有一些机构，你们可以去到那些机构还有一些福利，就是像是教会这些机构，它会给你提供食物。有一个呢是第二个是纽约市教育局的那些学校，你们是可以到那边去拿食物的。第3种呢是有一些老人家或者是有残障的人士呢，那他们可能不能出门，就可以去到我们的那个网站 nyc.gov/g 就是 Get Food 这个网站，或者打311这个号码就可以就是拿到就是要注册完才可以就是有食物送到你们家。那如果说你是要在找那400个就是纽约市学校分发的站点呢，是可以打311或者是 text food 到877877，那你们就可以拿到那个相关的站点。那还有相关的这些资料，可能我们会之后再通过角声给大家发布。
And I want to touch also on something you mentioned, which is just the impact on people's income and livelihood at this moment. So I want to emphasize that if you have work authorization, if you have a social security number, that there are resources available for you, meaning you can access cash assistance, you can access unemployment, you should be able to receive a stimulus. So if you have not done those things or haven't received any of those things and you need assistance, we encourage you to please contact our Department of Social Services, our HRA programs, and we want to make sure that you are enrolled in programs that you are entitled to. Again, going back to what I talked about earlier, which is maybe people have fear of accessing benefits they're entitled to because of immigration or immigration status. Unemployment cannot be considered as a part of public charge. The stimulus is not a part of that. And so we want to make sure nobody has fear getting the resources that you're entitled to at this moment in time. It's so critical. And if you have concerns, again, you can call the Immigration Legal Services Hotline to just feel better after talking to an immigration lawyer. So that's very, very important. And secondly, we know that without supporting our communities, without making sure that people have what they're entitled to, there's no way to united together recover from this pandemic. And so there are a couple of areas that we are focused on, both at the federal level and the state level. Here locally, the mayor announced with the Mayor's Fund and our Open Society Foundation an emergency relief fund that will hopefully soon roll out, that will work with a network of organizations across the city to be able to disperse some funds, but we know that that is not enough. The need is much greater than that. And so we are working to advocate at the state level for a complete rent freeze so that nobody has to worry about their rent at this moment in time. While today it is illegal, and this is very important, it is illegal for your landlord to try to evict you. We also want to make sure that people don't have to stress about having their rent check when the executive order preventing the evictions lifts. So that's a little, sorry I made that more confusing than it needed to be, but Lydia, I want to give you the opportunity to translate.
刚刚有讲到那个一个 HRA 的一个服务，就是通常我们申请一个粮食券，或者是申请一些个人需要的一些基金，就是一些个人补偿金或者是房屋补偿金计划，那你都可以去到那个HRA 这个网站上就可以申请，或者是下载这个 HRA 的这个 Access NYC 这个软件，或者是你可以打他们的那个网站上的号码，等一下，就是号码是718-577-1399，718-577-1399，你可以通过这个网页来申请你的那个福利，像是粮食券啊，或者是你的那个 housing， 就是房屋，或者是减价票，这些是你们都有权利去申请的。如果你们有这些需求的话，就上这个网站或者下载这个软件就可以申请了。那刚才说的。如果你是政府，就是你现在没有工作，没有失业金，那你可以去申请失业金。这个是跟刚才说的公共负担是没有关系的。所以如果你有需要这些钱，你就要去申请。那我们现在跟那个就是州政府还有联邦都一起在合作，所以纽约市现在有跟就是社区一起想说可以给一些就是大家更多一点的钱，那之后我们会把这些更具体的消息公布给大众，因为现在我们还没有具体的行施的方案。还有的就是说纽约市现在有一个就是通过了房屋补助这个计划，就是大家可以先不用付房屋的那个就是月租，然后屋主也不可以把你们赶走，因为我们知道现在这个非常时期，很多人是需要有这笔钱，或者是没有这笔钱去负担房租，所以说我们才推动了这个房屋就是不用交房屋的这个计划。
And there's a lot more information that's available about questions in different areas that people might have. We know it can be hard to know where to go, the city, the state, the federal government, and so we have tried to put in one place on our website a guide for immigrant communities to see what resources are available, what new guidance there might be, and to have it available in your language. So you can visit our website, nyc.gov/immigrants/coronavirus, or just /immigrants, and it's on the first page. And we have the ability on our page to change the language to your language. So you can change it to Chinese if you choose, and all of the information is available there for you in your language, and with all the links and all the phone numbers that are important to get you to the right place.
我们说的资料非常的详细，那有一些可能细节上会有一些漏掉的，比如说你们想要追踪之前说的电话号码，你们可以上我们的网站 nyc.gov/immigrants 或者 nyc.gov/cover coronavirus 就可以找到我们这个相关的信息。那这个语言是多种的，因为纽约市是多元化的城市，所以那个语言是可以翻译成中文或者是其他各种语言。
I know, and I'm deeply concerned about the impact that this moment has had, not just on immigrant communities or workers, but in particular our Asian community, where there's been an increase in bias incidents, discriminatory incidents against the Asian community. And this is something that we have no tolerance for in our city. It is not okay in any way to discriminate against somebody because of their national origin, their immigration status, their ethnicity, the language they speak. It is not allowed. It's not allowed under our law, and it is not who we are. So we have been working very closely with the city's Human Rights Commission, as well as our Office to Prevent Hate Crimes and the NYPD. We've been looking more holistically at what we need to do to try and ensure, one, that we are hearing about what is happening, that people feel comfortable reporting, that people know that there are pathways to both civil, so maybe money or other relief, as well as criminal in the criminal justice system if it is a hate crime. And so we have started a website with information, nyc.gov/stopcovidhate, that has a lot of information in it, but we are also regularly doing information sessions on anti-discrimination, meeting with community members and leaders, as well as trainings for bystanders to be able to support somebody if they witness a discriminatory action, and also ensuring that people know where they can go to do the reporting.
刚才说了那个反亚洲，不是反亚太的一些行为啊，或者是对亚裔有那个伤害、语言上伤害，或者是有暴力的行为，那这些是我们政府或者我们法律都不允许的。那我们有跟那个人权部门，还有纽约市警，还有防暴组织一起呢，就是会做很多的宣传的活动，或者是有像类似这样子的一个网络上的宣传。或者还有一些发那个文件，在网站上你们也可以看到。那你可以访问 nyc.gov/stopcovidhate， 那你就可以查到一些相关的信息。那我们政府呢，就是绝对不允许任何人有那个反对亚裔或者是语言上攻击亚裔的行为。
我觉得刚才署长讲的都很全面哈，就是那个庞大的救援的一种的社会服务的一个计划。我只是想补充一点呢，就是说究竟作为一个社区机构，我们华人团体也相当多的不同的机构里面，我们究竟可以扮演怎么样的角色了，怎么样去参与在这个整个救援的计划底下。 I think it's very, very reassuring as we listen to all your clarification and also important messages. I just wonder how could community-based organizations such as CCHC will be able to participate in the dissemination of this one-time emergency relief payments, or provide any assistance with information of enrollment or other forms of relief and resources. Meaning that, you know, as community-based organization, how could we be a part of this massive relief process?
Thank you for the question. So a couple of things. One is our team at our office is working to ensure that we know both individuals or organizations who have expressed an interest, so that we might recommend, even if not for this particular fund, there are others, right, in the city, so that we can ensure we're connecting people to the right place to receive these resources. So people, you can reach out to our team, and certainly we can reach out to you when we have more information to share, and make the right connections. I think we are mindful, of course, that this is, as I said, a good first step, but it needs to be something that is grown, and that continues to be a part of our advocacy at the federal level, that our communities that have been left out of the federal relief packages are are not left out of the next negotiations or the next bills that are realized. And we've been grateful for the philanthropic partners that we've had in this space, and we'll continue to work to increase resources that are available to ensure communities have what they need.
我们就是继续跟社区保持联系，那你们也可以跟我们就是办公室联系。如果我们有更多新的消息呢，我们会通过各种方式来给大家发通知或者是做宣传。那我们是想说，联邦之前给我们的那个福利不是很够，那我们希望说下一次的福利可以帮助到我们，那我们社区就会得到更多的帮助。
我觉得很安慰的一点呢，就是我们的消息是直接从市政府的官方的渠道，因为在社区里面很多时候就有一些讨论呢，是不知道是真实的，还是一些虚报，还是有一些不正确的来源。所以我就觉得这一次处长接受这样的访问呢，对市民直接的通话，这是我觉得市政府跟我们的社区是有一个直接密切的关系，所以我特别的感谢市政府有这样的一个举动。I do really appreciate Commissioner Bitta, not only for your time, but also all this information is coming from official channels. That means directly from the city government, so that there's no hearsay, there's no rumors, and there's no conjectures or any people passing around wrong information. We create panic and create really uncontrolled situation. So I really appreciate your presence and also your clarification on these new policies.
Of course, thank you so much for including me again. And I will say that we know that there has been some scams that have gone around either COVID testing or the stimulus checks. And we want everybody to feel like if they receive an email or call, that they don't immediately act to respond to something until they know for sure who it is and who is asking. And if it seems suspicious, to call either 911 or 311 to report it, so that we can ensure that you have the right information. This is a moment, unfortunately, too, where some of our vulnerable communities may be taken advantage of, communities who might not understand what's being asked of them and give a bank account because they think that's what's needed to receive a stimulus check when it isn't. Right? You should never give your bank account number over the phone. Please, please, please never do that. And we want to make sure that you're protected at this time as best as possible. I also want to add or underscore that it is also a moment in time. Many people might be have received an envelope or a letter about the census. And this is something where it is actually a way to right now participate in making sure that for the next 10 years, the resources that our city needs for healthcare, for education, for transportation are ones that are met because we know how many people are in our communities. And it is sometimes I think people don't know what this is. And so we want to say the census, you should fill out the census. You should visit my2020census.gov.gov. That's how you know it is a government website. And complete your census there, or you can even call. And it's so, so, so important because we see right now how much it matters, especially in our public hospital system and our schools, where we have so many people in our community, but maybe not the exact right number, understanding the right number of who is there, and that decides how much money goes to the hospitals and to the schools. So right now more than ever, I think we know how important it is to make sure that all of us are counted regardless of your immigration status or your age or the number of people in your home, or if you're a renter or an owner, it doesn't matter. Everybody should get counted, and it's right now that you can do that, and you can do that without having anybody come knock at your door. You can call or visit the website yourself and do it.
好，那首先呢，我们主任说先感谢你们邀请我们来参加这个活动。那我们还有说，最近社区上有很多的一些，比如说假消息啊，或者是有一些留言。那如果说你们害怕这些社区上的一些假消息或者留言，想说这到底是不是真的，那你们如果是想要了解这些，可以打311。如果是你觉得你会受到恐吓了，那你就可以打911这个电话号码。那还有刚才我们主任讲到的，今年是那个人口普查年。那如果是你还没有填到人口普查表的话，希望你上那个my2020.nyc.gov 这个网站来填写你的表格。那这个人口普查是非常重要的，它是接下来我们能拿多少钱，社区福利，还有一些健康保健的这些钱都是从这个人口普查这个数据上收集来的，所以这个是对我们社区非常重要的。那今年也不会有人去敲你的门，你只要是打电话或者是上网来填表就可以了。
And I want to also, before we close, thank Lydia Lee from my team. She's somebody you can also contact, who can also help with any questions that you might have or issues that you're facing, so that we understand the experiences that people are having and what the city needs to do to be responsive. It's not easy to translate, so thank you, Lydia, also for joining us to provide that help.
对，还可以联系我，我的名字是李丽，我是那个华人社区专员，所以如果你们有什么关于这个公共负担啊，或者是这些福利上面有什么问题，可以联系我。
我觉得华人社区能够踏出一步，能够积极的来跟市政府建立一个更良好、更密切的关系，我觉得这是对社区来说是一个很大的一个祝福。也是我们得到真正市政府一个对我们关注的一个社区的需要所以特别谢谢处长今天百忙当中来抽空接受访问。我希望以后有机会也重新的邀请他来到我们当中，如果有新的消息的话，向市民社区来报告一下。Again, Commissioner Bitta, we thank you so much for taking the time. I think it's wonderful. It's truly a blessing to the community because with such a connection with the community and the mayor's office that give us some hope that we can really beat this COVID-19 and resume our normal life as soon as possible. I think as we work together as a team, residents, communities, regardless of the ethnic group, ethnicity and race and all that, we come all together and just for the common good, and in order to really swiftly come back to a normal situation. So again, we thank you so much for taking our time. Hopefully in the future, if there's any updated news, we'd like to invite you back because you have done such a wonderful job.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and of everything that you're doing. It really matters that we are all working together. Thank you.
Thank you. 希望刚才的采访会对我们华人社区有一些的帮助，对市政府提供给华人社区，不单华人社区，整个各个族裔的社区，所有的这些服务呢，能够有一些新的认识。那当然里面的内容相当的详细复杂，也不是一下子就可以完全明白或是知道怎么样去申请。每当你上网的时候呢，官方有不同的语言，你可以点击使用中文的方式来多了解。如果在遇到困难的时候，需要在沟通上有帮助的话，我们也欢迎你留言给我们。那我们尽量的做一个中介的服务，就是把你的问题转接到刚才一些专员或是各个部门的有关人士呢，给你做出解答。这是我们能够提供给你服务的一个 方式。谢谢你收看，我们下一回再见，神祝福你。